beautiful. You're safe. You're safe.
I'm fine, Mom. I'm fine.
We were all really worried.
Oh. You know Scotty wouldn't hurt me.
No, that's why he drove you off a cliff.
Where is Scotty anyway?
He disappeared, but we don't know. 1 minute he was standing there in the hotel lobby, and the next minute he was gone.
Can we talk about something else? I'm losing my appetite.
Oh, why don't we talk about your marriage to Tracy Quartermain?
Oh. You finally know.
Yes. It was a bit of a shock, to say the least.
I'm sorry, baby. I have to tell you that in the beginning I was absolutely against the choice that Luke made, but then I watched you. And you went through that whole experience of marrying him all over again. And you were so happy. I couldn't stay mad.
I know. But we have a new rule in this family now. No one is going to protect me from the truth.
We won't, Mom.
Okay. Good. Okay, then there's no point in talking about it anymore. No point in looking back for any of us. Pretty roses, Grandma.
Yeah, they're for your mom, from Bobby.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, all your friends have been so out of their minds with joy over your recovery, and the phone's been ringing off the hook.
Oh.
And we should celebrate. Yes, I agree. You know what? I'll call Alfred. I'll have dinner at Windermere, just family and friends. What do you say?
No, honey, too much effort.
Do you want to pop over to Kelly so I can call Barbara?
Yeah, and Elizabeth can make your favorite brownies.
Oh, no. I don't want a big fuss or a big celebration. I am so happy to be home. I just want to relax.
Okay, then sit down. Relax. Everybody sit down and relax. I am cooking. You want to see good food. You're going to see good food.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh, okay.
Is this the home of Laura Spencer?
I'm Laura.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Dr. Hash. I'm on the staff of the True Intrigue.
The place that administered the LS-49?
We heard you had a weapon done. I'm sorry to interrupt your family reunion, but we need you to return to France right away for tests and further therapy.
I don't think you should go back to France.
Honey, the doctor seemed pretty insistent that I needed more treatment.
I wish the doctor could guarantee that the treatments would work.
Yeah, but Mom, it seems to me like that might be your best chance for recovery. That drug LS-49 was developed there, right?
Yeah, but now they want Mom to be the guinea pig.
Well, I don't want you to leave, but I think Nicholas is right.
We can help Mom if she stays here.
And she relapsed last time, and we couldn't help her.
Mom?
This is your choice. And whatever you decide, I will support you.
We all will.
I want a little time to think about this.
Oh, we'll just go on the porch.
Yeah, I need to check in with the station anyway. Okay.
And I know from experience that sometimes the very best thing is to leave you and Luke to work things out for yourself.
She's right. Don't you want to put your 2 cents in?
You're awake, you're healthy, beautiful as ever. I just want you to stay that way.
What about us, Luke?
I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that you're here and it feels like you were never gone.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
So maybe for us the answer is just to savor the moment and try to take it as it comes.
Johnny! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too.
I'm sorry about everything that happened at Shady Brook. I never should have doubted you, and I never should have let the doctors keep me away. No, it's not. Okay, I know Scott Baldwin threatened you, and I know he took your mother.
Okay, I have a lot of things I want to tell you, but first, I want you to come inside and meet my mom.
No, I don't want to.
It's okay, she wants to meet you too. Trust me. Mom, it's Johnny.
Oh, Johnny, hello. I've heard an awful lot about you.
I've heard even more about you, Miss Spencer.
Oh, you can call me Laura.
You have an amazing daughter.
I know.
I want to apologize for everything that I put Lulu through. I never meant to hurt her.
Lulu explained everything to me. I know that you took the blame for Logan's death and you stood trial in her place.
Yeah, but the whole mess was my fault to begin with.
You risked your life and your freedom to protect my daughter. I am very glad that she's fallen in love with such a fine young man.
Hello. Yeah, one sec. Mom? It's the Institute from Paris.
Oh, I'll be right back. Hello? Yes, this is Laura Spencer. Yes, I called you about a doctor who visited me earlier today. Really? Well, I'm not entirely surprised.
No, I will not be filing for divorce, and I'm so sorry my father wasted your time.
Hello, Tracy. Look, I understand that you are married to Luke now, and I am trying like hell to accept that, but what you did today crosses the line.
What are you talking about?
You sent a phony doctor over to my house to collect me and send me back to France.
You ought to talk to somebody about that paranoia.
I suppose you thought it would be easy to fool me. You got the idea from the phony minister that Luke hired to get us married again.
Laura, I know this is difficult for you.
You manipulated me, Luke, my mother, my children. It's unacceptable, Tracy.
I've had enough of your self-righteous anger. Clearly you need to go back to France to talk to the doctors.
Do you really think you can just get rid of me?
Why don't you make a graceful retreat?
Tracy, don't underestimate me. I really am capable of fighting for what's mine.
Luke isn't yours. You missed that part during your relapse. You see, I was the one that saved his life. But somehow deep down, I think you know that.
So are you saying that I would be doing Luke a favor if I left him to you?
You would. Don't misunderstand. We all know the legend of Luke and Laura because it has been rammed down our throats ad nauseum. Personally, it makes me puke, but that's another conversation. The question here is, how much do you have in common now? I mean, even before you got sick, how much time did you spend together?
Tracy, he was my husband. He was my whole life.
Am I wrong? Did I misinterpret this part of the story too? Because I was given to understand that there was conflict, that you wanted the house with the white picket fence and the flower beds, and Luke couldn't wait to hit the road. So let me ask you the question again. What did you and Luke have left?
A lot. Probably more than you could comprehend. And you know what? More than I feel like explaining to you right now. But you have piqued my curiosity. And you're sort of on a roll here, so please tell me. Why is it that you think you and Luke are so compatible?
And I'd love to tell you. Laura, we're cynics. We have an appreciation for the absurd. We keep each other interested. And no, it is not the consuming mutual obsession that the two of you enjoyed. But let me tell you that what we have works for me. And the trade-off for Luke? He doesn't have to be a hero. He gets to be himself.
Okay. Tracy, don't kid yourself. Luke does love me, and he always will. But thank you for your time. You have told me everything I wanted to hear. And you know what? I won't bother you again.
Oh, there you are. Where did you go?
I'll tell you later. Lucky, I need a favor. I'd like to have a family meeting, and I can't find your brother and sister, and they're not answering their cell phones. Do you suppose you could find them?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. I've been to see your wife. I think it's pretty safe to say that Tracy and I understand each other pretty well now.
I guess so. You're still standing.
So is she. But she made it pretty clear that she won't be handing you over anytime soon.
Nobody is in a position to hand me over to anybody. The question here really is, what are we going to do about us?
There's no doubt in my mind that if I went to the mat with Tracy over you, I'd win. I think that bond is still right there between us, and given a little bit of time, it would be back. It would be stronger than ever, probably, but I'm not sure that we should be together right now. Tracy made a really good point. She told me how much you've changed. And I've changed too. And you really had to move on. I need to do the same thing.
Hey. Was there something wrong, or?
Lucky said you wanted to see us.
Oh, you poor kids. Your mother summons you, and you automatically think this is going to be some kind of a disaster, which sort of reinforces what I'm about to say.
What is it?
I've been talking to the doctors, and I've made a decision. And as much as I would like to stay here in Port Charles with all of you, I think that we would all be living in fear of me going into another relapse. And since I don't want to put you in that kind of turmoil, I am going to pursue my therapy and see if there is something permanent out there for me. Because I would really like a shot at a life, a real life. And I think that I might be able to find that in France. So that's where I'm going to go.
I want you to get whatever help is available for you. Because I want you to come home. I want you to come home and reclaim your life.
Oh, Lucky. I've realized something. My old life is lost to me, and I can't get it back, but I can build a new one, and that's exactly what I intend to do.
So what about that?
Your dad is married to someone else now, and I wish him well.
That easy?
No, it's not that easy. It's just... it's necessary, that's all. I mean, as much as you may like to freeze a moment in time, you can't. Things change and people change, and if you don't learn how to roll with the punches, then you get stuck, standing still, and I have been still too long.
I can't argue that.
But there are some things that will never, ever change. Like me being your mother and loving you. Oh, I can't believe it when I look at you. For me, it seems like just a minute ago you were that little boy obsessed with the worm farm. Or, you know, falling in love with Elizabeth, your first love.
Yeah, that does seem like a million years ago.
I'm sorry things didn't work out between the two of you, but I am so proud of the adults that you've become. I hope you will always remain friends with her, though.
Yeah, we'll always be friends.
Good.
But I have moved on, and there's somebody new in my life.
Oh, good.
Her name's Sam, so maybe we could come visit you in France.
And I will look forward to that. I love you, son.
I love you, Mom.
Okay, so I made all the arrangements. My jet is prepped and waiting for you. A car will pick you up at De Gaulle and take you to the Institute. I leased a house for you, so you don't have to live at the clinic, and I'll make sure that you get the address when you get there.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're such a good son.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess I kind of feel like I have to overcompensate for you. I want you to know that I'm really grateful for the time that we were able to spend together, however short it was, and yeah, and it's great. It is to see you awake and beautiful. And I mean, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and you're so full of life. And I guess it's kind of restored my faith in miracles and fate and all the iffy things like that, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
You still miss Emily, honey?
Yeah, I sure do. I do. And you know, Mom, I'm really trying to get past that. I really am. And just dive back into the world, you know, and move on with things. It's just not my first inclination to do that.
I understand.
Yeah.
But you're on the right path. You really are. And there is only one cure for this kind of grief. The passage of time. And living your life. You know?
Yeah.
It sounds so simple, I know, but it does take an awful lot of courage.
Ah, so says the woman who taught me everything I know about that.
You know, honey, I was really really glad to be able to be here for you when you needed me.
Well, you did more than that. You saved my sanity. I mean, nobody knows how close I was to completely losing it but you.
But you didn't. And you know why? Because you're strong. You're much stronger than I ever was. It's strange, isn't it? We both are on such separate paths, and yet we've both ended up in sort of the same place, and on the brink of a new life. I want you to embrace that life with everything in you. Don't ever be afraid to love again. I mean, not that I think that you have a problem with that, because I can see it all over your face when you look at that boy, Johnny.
Oh, do you really like him? Or were you, being nice?
No, I do like him. I think he's a very nice young man, and it's obvious to me that he loves you as much as you love him.
Wow. Well, do you have any advice for me?
You know I do. Always trust each other. Always be honest with each other, even when it hurts. And don't ever expect love to be perfect, because we're all just human. I think you and Johnny do have the potential to be happy together. And that makes me very happy.
I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, I know.
I'm not gonna cry, and I am not going to beg you to stay, because I want you to get better. Even if it means we're not living across the hall from each other.
Oh, that's the good news, though.
That's how it has to be.
Yes, and it's for the greater good.
For the greater good.
Oh,
Ready to go?
well, okay, here we go. And with a little bit of luck, I hope I will be seeing you all very soon.
Yeah, I'll arrange a trip for all of us to come see you.
Oh, that would be great. Bring the significant others and bring the children, please. We'll show Paris what a Spencer invasion really looks like. Okay. Good girl. Bye. Bye. I can't do this. I can't say goodbye. Ugh. You didn't say a word all the way over here.
I'm at a loss. You come, you go, you come, go.
Well, that's why I'm going to Paris this time, because I'd like to stick around for a little while. Luke, I want you to know something. There's an awful lot between us that's unresolved, and, maybe we're going to get to straighten that out, and maybe we're not, but it does my heart so much good to see you so peaceful. If Tracy Quartermain has done that for you, my hat's off to her. I really want you to be happy.
You're an incredibly generous and mature woman, you know that? And what you said before, that our bond still holds, that's true. So if you need me to go to France with you, I will go.
Haven't lost your knack for the curveball. Didn't see that one coming.
Well, I spent a lifetime dragging you to hell and back. It's way overdue time that I would try to pay you back.
I don't think you thought that all the way through. Come on now, what would you do in France?
Oh, I can always keep busy.
Yeah. Doing what? Walking me back and forth to the clinic and reading a book in the courtyard while I get my treatments.
What do you need from me?
I need you to be well.
I'll try to do that.
Good.
And if you need me,
I'm gonna try like hell not to, Luke.